I started my filmmaking course, my lecturer posed a question to all of us. What kind of filmmaker do you want to be? I thought I knew exactly what it was I wanted to do. I wanted to be a director of famous, big-budget horror movies. Simple. It's a genre I've always found myself attracted to, and arguably the one I'm most well-versed in. But then something strange happened. I learned about how large the spectrum is for film. I learned that all the best films are simply stories that needed to be told by the filmmaker, stories that weren't restricted to a single genre. So, now my eyes are a bit more open to what's out there. Following my first couple lectures, and after dipping my feet into the deep end of cinema, I realized I have a lot of stories I want to tell, none of which are restricted by genre. I want to create beautiful dramas that make people cry and feverish comedies that split audiences' sides open. I no longer feel restricted to any one genre or idea. I know whatever it is that I decide to make, as long as it is truly my idea and my story, it will be a film that I'm proud of. I think my biggest strength moving forward will be my ability to look at the world sideways. To watch an interaction unfold and be able to pull it apart from start to finish and all the way down to the core. I truly feel that all great filmmakers throughout history have had a different sideways view of the world. Otherwise, how could they create these ideas and stories? I feel everyone in the industry has that defining moment in their life where they go, that's it, I'm becoming a filmmaker. For me, that moment was watching John Carpenter's The Thing. When that movie came out, it was a commercial and critical bomb. Siskel and Ebert famously did not enjoy the movie and called it repulsive when it came out. It was only until the late 90s, almost 20 years after the movie came out, that it started gaining notoriety. But this didn't stop Carpenter. He kept going and kept making movies because it's what he had to do. It was his only driving force in life. After reading about this, I knew that if I did anything else with my life apart from make movies, it would be a life wasted. Now that my first trimester is coming to a close, my thoughts on filmmaking are definitely different. I certainly know now that I have to spend my life making movies, but if anything, I'm more worried than ever. There are a lot of people out there, and they all have their own great ideas and great stories to tell, and it scares me, honestly. I'm constantly asking myself, what if I don't make it? What if no one likes my work? But then I think back to that quiet winter night when I watched The Thing, and I remember, as long as they're my stories and my movies, I'm doing completely fine.